Welcome back to the show. Some of you may be heading out to wine country sometime this summer or fall or in the next year or so. It's a popular trip for folks, for friends, for lovers. And believe it or not, there's some, I don't know why I said that, but anyway, but there's some etiquette that you should follow when you do so to make sure you have a good trip. Here with all the do's and don'ts of wine country, the wine diva, Leslee Miller. Hello, love.
Hello.
I love it. First time at the desk. I love
First time in the chair up here, yeah.
The little Ed McMahon chair. Okay,
Yeah.
I want all of this information to get out there, so let's go through it.
Yeah.
First, advice number one, set appointments.
Yes, very important to at least a month ahead of time. Go ahead and call those wineries. Make sure that you set those appointments. Make sure also that you're not setting too many appointments, because this is a big mistake in wine country.
I've made that mistake. Yeah. Because you end up having, inevitably, do you not agree, one winery you will fall in love with and you'll stay there longer than you think you will.
Yes, yes. And 2 tours a day is really max, because you want to stay there, you want to soak it up. And so I say 2 tours a day, or maybe 3 winery appointments a day just for tasting.
And within that, never be late. Do not be late. This is not the time to be late.
No. Get yourself a driver. Make sure that they're getting you there on time. If you are driving, it's very important to have your own designated driver, but you have to be on time.
Yes.
Yes.
Next one, plan route from region to region, because we covered overbooking, but region to region.
This is another big one where a lot of people think that a great example, that Napa and Sonoma are close to each other.
Nope.
And they are not.
No.
They are over the mountains, so people think that they're going to book something in the morning in Napa, and then they're supposed to go to Sonoma just an hour later. So you want to make sure that you take a look at the map, how long is it going to take you to get there, and also centrally locate where you're going to taste.
What to wear, the eternal question.
Yeah, what to wear. A lot of times people come all dressed up. They want to get those Instagrammable moments, obviously, when they're at the wineries. People wear heels or they wear sundresses. And you have to remember that if you're heading into a winery tour, that it's going to be a little bit chilly, so you want to bring a wrap with you, but also to make sure that you have sandals or something that has a flat surface to it, your shoe.
Because you could be walking outside in a vineyard and falling into the dirt.
Exactly.
Yeah, with you have heels on.
Yep.
Yeah, and no lotions or potions.
That's right. I say no lotions, potions, or if you're a smoker, just make sure that you're not going in with, you don't want your scent to come off in the tasting room.
Oh, that's a good piece of advice.
Yes,
not slamming smokers. It's that's
You want to make sure that you don't take up the scent in the tasting room.
And I know you wanted to spend a lot of time on this one, so I kind of raced through the other ones.
Yeah.
Next lesson, how to act. How to act.
How to act. Well, I do this for a living, so every night, I'm with consumers and I'm teaching and talking about wine, and I always encourage people to be very vocal. Ask a lot of questions. Where did you start? How did this, project start? How about the wine? Try not to be that guy in the room and be snooty booty.
Okay, you have 2. This is great. Leslie on my card here. There's 2, don't be that guy.
Yeah.
Leslie has, don't be the fill me up guy, and then don't be snooty patootie guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't overindulge. Learn how to spit. This is important. You don't have to drink.
Now people are thinking, oh no, Leslie, but it isn't right.
It is very important that you do not drink everything. You will be a complete mess by dinner.
By dinner?
By lunch.
I mean, by lunch. By lunch.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you're spitting, and there is an etiquette to spitting. You want to make sure that you're not hogging, the spit bucket. Honestly, there's a thing about it, and you want to make sure that you're being kind and polite, and you're not saying, oh, this is the expensive one, fill me up, doing things like that.
And good news for this audience, right after the show, Leslie's going to teach them how to spit. That's right, yeah.
I've won spitting contests, wine spitting contests. I have. How to spit the farthest distance. Yes, I've won quite a few of these, by the way. We'll do that one segment.
We'll do that. We'll do that one segment. We'll do that, yeah. I think we did that at Ted's goodbye party last week, yeah. Okay, let's do we covered all the things. A couple regions outside of California that you wanted to talk, because when we think of wine country, obviously Sonoma and Napa, but.
Yes, well, my number one is always the Willamette Valley. I lived there and worked there for years in Oregon. It's 35 miles just southwest of Portland. Fly into Portland, get yourself right out to the Willamette. It's an unbelievable place to eat, also stay. The views are unbelievable, and the wineries are just, there's so many wineries
I'm
there.
sure our Seattle friends have been there.
Yes.
New York State?
New York State. This is where I am actually heading with my team next week. And so I'll be able to come back and give a whole report on the Finger Lakes region of New York State.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a good wine area?
It's a great wine area, and I'm so excited about it. This is where a lot of the Germans settled over and grew really beautiful German grapes, Alsatian grapes, dry Rieslings, things like that.
New Mexico?
New Mexico. I have to tell you, New Mexico has an unbelievable wine trail.
That shocks me.
Yeah, really,
knew?
really fun wines down there, and a great wine trail.
And one more in California, not wine, Santa Barbara County.
Yeah, people overlook the Central Coast all the time, and I tell people, get yourself down to Santa Barbara. Again, amazing food, awesome wineries, and very cool places to stay, including spas.
The 2022 spitting champion, Leslee Miller, everyone. For more information, go to amusewine.com or visit her wine shop. Please don't spit in there in the North Loop of Minneapolis. Sip Better is the store. We'll be right back. Back in a moment.